Alright, hi, my name is Seth, and as I said in the previous video, I am going to be making healthy food. And right now, I'm going to be making raspberry muffins. So let's get started. So, first off, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350. I have my pre-greased muffin tin, so you should grease that right about now. There. That should just... So, now, we're gonna take our dry ingredients. Well, first, what you need, let's start with that. We need whole wheat flour, baking powder, baking soda, table salt, extra virgin olive oil, or just olive oil, a cup of honey, like honey or maple syrup, but since we're trying to be healthy, I chose honey. Yeah, so we're gonna need 2 eggs, hope you have them, plain Greek yogurt, for right now I'm using sour cream, so either works, vanilla extract, zest of 1 medium lemon, so less just because that's more powerful. So alright, you're gonna need raspberries too, and in case you want it just be, just make it taste a little bit, better, you could use raw sugar or turbane sugar, I think it's called, and just sprinkle some of that on top. Alright, let's get started, shall we? So, in making this, you take the, you take the 1/3 cup of whole wheat flour, just put that right in there, right in the bowl, just so you know I'm not dumping it on my counter. There. And then we take the 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then the half teaspoon of baking soda, and then the half teaspoon of salt, table salt, right? So then we take the whisk, and then just mix it. Make sure you try and get most clumps out, you could sift it before, I don't know if that'll help or not, with whole wheat. So, once you sift it, you just put the wheat and stuff back into the container, or the bowl. So, I think that's good enough for mixing. So, now let's focus on the wet ingredients. The raspberries, just set that aside for now. That's a cup of raspberries, just so you know. Just put that to the side. Make sure they're defrosted if you chose to use frozen, Alright. So, let's start with the virgin olive oil. So, you take that, which is a third of a cup, sorry. And then I'm going to need my spatula to get the honey out of the cup. So, you need half a cup of honey. That's going to take a while, but that's fun to watch. Just to speed up the process, use spatula. Heck, even 2, just to get it off of the primary spatula that you're using. So, I'm going to get a spatula. Another one. Yeah. Hope that's not dripping on the counter. Alright, so most of the honey's in here. Put that to the side. A little bit left of olive oil. Remember, guys, you want to use as much as this stuff as possible, so try and get spatulas involved and everything. So, now that that's over, you need the 2 eggs. So, it doesn't matter how big they are. I'm using large eggs right now. Put that away. And then make sure you don't get any shells in it. And yes, I know mostly you'd be beating the eggs first and then putting that with the sugar, but this one doesn't really call for sugar. So yeah, so now we take 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Put that right in here. And then the lemon zest, like I said, half teaspoon. And then we want to mix this together. I really do not like sour cream though. So now we use a spatula. Make sure we want to get all the stuff out of the cup, and every container and little morsel counts, as my parents say. So now you just mix it. I'm not sure if you could hear it just speeding up near the end with the beater mixing and speeding up, but that's around when you want to stop, when it starts speeding up, because the honey gets thick, but as it goes on it gets lighter. So yeah, you just want to stop around when it starts getting faster. So now we put the cup of yogurt, or as I'm using sour cream in it. We have that. Now we could just mix that with everything. I don't know if you could hear it speeding up that time at all. It should look like that, but my camera quality isn't great, so I'm going to describe it. It kind of looks like a pancake mix right now, but like just looking at it. But it's beige, like a really, really light beige. That's brown and white combined many, many times. So we take that over here now. Wow, you can hear the bubbles pop. So now, remember that dry mixture? Yeah, we're still using that. So now we put the wet into the dry, which is actually pretty normal, but in other instances I would often just put everything together. But I think this is a specific way of doing it. So, spatulas again, remember? Get all of it out, no matter how bad it smells. So, after getting that all out, we're gonna put this bowl into our mix master. I'm using KitchenAid right now, not a sponsored video. Sorry. I'm just gonna pause it just so you can hear me. So now you want to take your raspberries, but as this is mixing, or if you don't have one of these, you could fold it into it. So continuously folding, you want to just put this into here. So I'm gonna I'm gonna turn this on, and then I'm gonna pour this into there while it's mixing. Like I said, you would be folding if you didn't have one of these. So remember, spatulas as always. So now we get our spatulas just to get all of it off of the beaters and the whatever that you're using and the whatever that I'm using. So get all of that off, make sure you taste everything, you know. It's really, really good recipe. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but I'll let you know after. So I'm pretty sure olive oil is supposed to be actually vegetable oil, but I could be wrong. So first time for everything, you know? Alright, so I'm just gonna put y'all over here. And then we go back. Get this. You know, there might be a few little things everywhere, right? So now we just, oh wow. Just fold it. I'm just folding it because my mixer didn't do a great job. I can still see brown spots. Remember, batter will be lumpy, like you could see small little lumps everywhere. So it's gonna look like you're mixing oatmeal that's really, really watery, but like more of a porridge, you know? So that, almost pouring it on the computer. Just mix that a little. Alright. I really have no idea how these are gonna end up. They could end up really, really good. And I hope so. Alright, so now we have this. And then we're gonna take our pre-greased muffin tin. So if you didn't do that now. And pause the video right about now. So we're gonna take our ice cream scoop. As you can hear beeping in the background, that the oven temperature is ready, so yeah. I should get a spoon. So now we're gonna get our oven mitts, put them on. I know you're just putting in the oven and you think you're so cool and oh, I won't burn myself and everything. Trust me, it's happened before. But don't want it happening to you ever. Just try and avoid it as much as possible. So this is how you open it properly. Except don't bring your computer with you. Just because heat waves, you know. Yes, we all want to make that reference to that song. Alright, so open it to the side. You think of that? So, yeah. So, now, that's going to be in there for around, 10, 15, I think. 22 to 24 minutes. Clean up right about now if you don't want to do it after and stress about all of that just at the same time. So, yeah.